hand together for the comedy of Randy Robbins! Yeah, my luck, the one who went to pee was probably here for me. Okay, so I'm going to pretend that there's really an audience here. And I'm going to do my joke, and then I'm going to pause for the same laughter that I should be getting. So don't worry, all right? So I grew up in Bayside, Queens. You too?
Yeah.
Anybody? Yeah. Cool. Then I can use your help. So I want to talk about the second most famous native of Bayside, the widow Fitzpatrick. Now everybody knows, of course, who the most famous person was. Who was it? You. There you go. A, she's funnier than me. And smarter. No, the funniest native of Bayside, Queens is Ron Jeremy, the porn star, known as the biggest dick in porn. And people ask me if I know him. Not biblically. First time I experienced him, we were in the dressing room of a town pool, changing into our bathing suits. And I was 12 years old, and I experienced penis envy for the first time. He was only 7. There you go. I'm pausing. Okay, let's try something different. Hasn't been done tonight. It's probably rarely done. I'd like to do a word association activity. I'll give you a topic, and then I'll tell you the first thing that comes to my mind. Now, I know that's not the normal way, but I tried it the other way I performed at a therapist's convention. And I asked the audience for a topic, and a woman calls out the efficacy of medication when given to schizophrenics who are suffering also from Alzheimer's disease. And that was my shrink. So I said, "You're ruining my bit. Do you think it's appropriate for you to do that?" And she said, "It's really more important what you think." I said, "Well, I think that sucks." And she said, "Well, we can talk about it. But unfortunately, our time is up." Pausing. So here's a new topic. Travel. I hate to travel. Take this wedding I had to go to. I couldn't stand the bride. Had to wake up really early in the morning. Well, to be fair, it was my wedding.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you know her, huh?
Yeah, I do.
Biblically?
Yes.
Good for both of you. So I knew that I was in trouble when the rabbi put the glass on the floor and said, "Let's watch Randy put his foot down for the last time." He was right. But I tried. I did all the right things, I thought. I listened. I communicated. I listened as she read to me from those forsaken women's magazines. One day she said, "It says here that men do not pay careful attention to genital hygiene." I said, "What's your point?" She said, "Wash your balls." I said, "Honey, if you give them back to me, I'll buff them for you." So I was a special education teacher. It really is a theme tonight. I worked in New York City with children with severe behavioral issues. And I think I recognized 2 or 3 of you as former students. I was teaching one day, and a 3rd grader called me a faggot. So I gave him a 5-minute timeout. And then we talked about inappropriate communication. A few days later, the same 3rd grader called me a big, fat, stupid, white, ugly motherfucker. So I said, "You left out faggot." And then I fucked him in the ass.
Oh, that's not right.
And you think it's not right. I understand the third grader. Relax, all right? He was 17. Some guy up here was talking about worker outers. I never heard that phrase before. To me, it's called exercise. My doctor told me to join a gym. I said, I'm already an exercise bulimic. Yeah, when I think about working out, I throw up. He told me about the runner's high. You know the phenomenon of that? You go out, you run, the brain releases serotonin, and it's like a high. I told him I got that covered. I trotted into the woods and I smoked a joint. Did I see you by that tree, young lady? That was you. She knows the runner's high also. Yeah. My greatest achievement in teaching, the thing I loved most to do, was to teach reading. I would gather the children on the carpet and make a circle, and I would read to them. And my favorite piece of literature, I'd like to share it with you, is the old Dick and Jane Reader. So I'd like to share it with you. If you're familiar with it, I doubt it. It's one story. Jane said, I cannot find Dick. Help me, Sally. Help me find Dick. Sally said, Father, we cannot find Dick, and we cannot play. Well, two people are getting it. Hang in there, here we go. Father said, look, girls, look, look, look. Here is Dick. Here is Big Dick. Mother said, no, girls, that is not Big Dick. Here is Leroy. Here is Big Dick. Just an aside, I've never died in a place this bright before. I have to tell you. This is my big finish, folks. See Mother go down. You got that, all right. See Dick go up. Up, up, up. See Spot lick Sally. See Father lick Spot. See Jane do Jane. Next week, if you come back, we'll do the story when Grandpa comes to visit. Okay, I'm Randy Robbins. I do children's stories. Thanks for coming tonight.
Randy Robbins, funny stuff. We got a couple more guys doing